What we thought what we'd do is would help the viewers at home by taking a look tonight at some of the nominees with a very special edition of our regular feature, Conan and Andy on the Aisle. All right, this will be helpful. We're going to look at a lot of the films that are up, and we'll give our opinions. Our first nominee, of course, is The Matrix. It's the futuristic thriller, which is up for 4 technical Oscars, including Best Visual Effects. Now, I don't know, to tell you the truth, I heard so much about the visual effects. I didn't think the effects were all that great.
No, I didn't either. I've heard people making a big deal about those huge, impossible jumps that they make from one building to another. I didn't notice any technical wizardry there.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, there's this scene when Lawrence Fishburne is first teaching Keanu Reeves how to make one of those amazing jumps, and I heard, oh, the visual effects. The visual effects were definitely not Oscar-worthy, in my opinion. Take a look.
You have to let it all go, Neo. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
Hey! Look at that guy jumping all the way across to that other building. Wow! I bet when he lands, he breaks the concrete.
Whoa.
Lame. Those 2 guys were great, though.
They were very, very good.
Hey, look at that, guys. They're terrific.
Yeah.
I hope they get an award. Our next nominee is Solomon and Gaynor. It's up for Best Foreign Language Film, and it focuses on the conflict between Jews and non-Jews living in turn-of-the-century Wales.
You know, I thought this movie would have some interesting things to say about the differences between cultures. You know, instead it got bogged down in stuff that I didn't care about. I don't know about you.
I know what you're saying. Like the scene where the father, speaking in Yiddish, is confronting his son. I didn't think the issues that they addressed were really all that compelling. Take a look.
Nein, du bist teuer, sag es nicht. Du trachtst, also ich weiß nicht, wo's geschieht. Ich kenne jeden Riss in dem Toll, und ich weiß, wo sie liegen. Das ist es nicht, Emes. Lass mich weg!
The movie is impossible to watch.
Right.
Everyone in the film has a different name for their beard.
Right.
And it goes on and on and on.
The beard starts singing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I like that part. Our next nominee is American Beauty. This is the one everybody is talking about. With 8 nominations, people are saying it's the odds-on favorite to take home the most Oscars Sunday night. I love this film. It just felt so real to me.
I don't know. I kind of felt it went over the top a lot of the times. You know, like the big dining room scene, they're bickering, and Kevin Spacey asked for someone to pass him the asparagus. It was supposed to be intense. I thought it was absurd.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I liked the film, but I really didn't like the please pass the asparagus scene either. I thought that they went too far. Take a look.
Today I quit my job. Just pass the asparagus.
Your father seems to think this kind of behavior is something to be proud of.
And your mother seems to prefer that I go through life like a f***ing prisoner while she keeps my in a mason jar under the sink.
How dare you speak to me that way in front of her? And I marvel that you can be so contemptuous of me on the same day that you lose your job.
I didn't lose it. It's not like, whoops, where'd my job go? I quit. Someone pass the asparagus.
Oh, your husband feels he can just quit his job and you...
Sit down!
Shouldn't treat one of the food groups that way. It's not right.
I know.
Our next nominee tonight is The Hurricane. Denzel Washington picked up a Best Actor nod for his portrayal of Reuben Hurricane Carter, the boxer sent to prison for a crime he didn't commit. This is a towering performance by Washington, but I think he accidentally screwed up one of the most crucial scenes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He gets so caught up in his performance that he forgot to follow through on a small detail. That was pretty important.
Yeah, it actually ruined the scene, and it might end up costing Denzel the Oscar. Take a look.
This evidence is the key to getting you out of here, and you'll be throwing it away, Reuben, when in a few more years we can...
I don't have a few more years, Myron.
Leon, help me out.
I can't. I agree with Ruben. It's time to move on.
Move on? What do you mean, move on?
State's
Move on, where are you
biased, Myron. We're never going to get anything there. We have to go federal.
You can't take the risk of going federal with...
Listen to me.
Ruben, you have to talk into the phone.
Yeah, you know, if you need the phone, Ruben,
That's how I'm hearing you.
Exactly.
What?
I'm sorry.
You need to take a bath with a cow? Ruben, you gotta the phone. Use the phone.
Yeah, just...
Moose?
Getting it.
Say something about a moose. There's a moose in there,
You
Ruben?
wouldn't want a moose
Wait.
in the...
Guilty. I think he just said he wants to
What?
plead guilty.
No, that's absurd.
No, I know. After all the work we've done,
No,
but I'm pretty sure that's what he just... Guilty. Yeah, that's what he wants. All right.
You can't give an Oscar to a guy that doesn't know.
You sure can.
Speak into the phone.
Yeah.
Sad. Our next nominee is The Sixth Sense. This spooky thriller is up for 6 Oscars, including Best Picture. It was scary, all right, but it could have been even scarier.
Yeah, they set up so many of these supposedly scary scenes, and then they just didn't pay off right.
Yeah, you just got to deliver the goods when you promise scary.
Yeah.
Like the scene where the boy goes into the bedroom and sees the dead person. The build-up to that is intense, then the outcome is, I don't know, kind of disappointing. Take a look.
Don't go home, okay?
I definitely won't.
Just kidding, kid. How you doing?
Lincoln is an ass.
Yeah. And I'm tired of that old cliche, Scary Abe.
Yeah. He was a creep.
Yeah.
All right, our last nominee tonight is The Insider. It's the true story of tobacco executive turned whistleblower Jeffrey Wigand and his experiences with 60 Minutes. Now, here's a case of a movie studio getting cold feet. They had a real gripping adult drama that was making a great point, and I think they felt that they still had to make it somehow kid-friendly, cover all the bases.
The executives got greedy is what happened. They wanted to pack the theaters with kids.
Yeah, well, anyway, Wigand is telling his story to Mike Wallace, and he's setting a tone of real, hard-hitting journalism. Then the scene is completely undermined, in my opinion, by what happens next. Take a look.
We are in the nicotine delivery business.
And that's what cigarettes are for.
Delivery device for nicotine.
A delivery device for nicotine. Put it in your mouth, light it up, and you're going to get your fix.
You're going to get your fix.
And you're going to get your fix.
You're going to get your fix.
And you're going to get your fix.
You're going to get your fix.
He's gonna get his fix. He's gonna get his fix. His fix. His fix. He's gonna get his fix.
He's gonna get his fix from soaking wet to six. From Williamson is playing tricks. Make sure the stuff that fix is a habit no one kicks. So like your fix and have your fix. He's gonna get his fix from soaking.
Absurd. That just took me completely out of the whole movie. That's a catchy tune.
Great tune.
It's just not right. Yeah. All right, well, those are our picks. We'll see what happens. We'll take a little break. When we come back, Jim Fowler's going to come out here and bring a lot of animals that will kill people. That'll be fun.